And for a Headlines Today exclusive now, fabricated degrees, fudged mark sheets and a baffling labyrinth of colleges and universities. A Headlines Today investigation has blown the lid of the multiple degrees claimed by Delhi's Law Minister Jitendra Singh Tomar. Now, as per the affidavit with the Election Commission, Tomar completed his schooling in the year 1983. The next year, Tomar stated that he was preparing for the entrance examinations. In 1986, Tomar enrolled for a BSc course in the Awadh University in Faizabad, Uttar Pradesh. 2 years later, he passed his final year in the course. In the 4 years between 89 and 1993, Tomar was preparing for entrance examinations. From 1995 to 1999, Tomar claims to have been an LLB student at Bhagalpur University in Bihar, where he skipped 2 years. The minister's claims and purported education history lay bare glaring loopholes how Tomar managed to finish his bachelor's degree in 2 years despite a UGC guideline converting the undergraduate course into a 3-year course needs to be explained. Now, that's really Tomar's college maze that you can see on your screen right now. There are 4 universities in question at this moment: the Awadh University, the Bundelkhand University, Rajdhani College of the Delhi University, as well as the Bhagalpur University, all throwing up very different cases as far as, and a lot of anomalies and loopholes as far as this degree row is concerned. What really is going to be the Aam Aadmi Party's explanation, as well as Mr. Tomar's explanation, which will be very interesting to see at this moment. Let's quickly go across to Ankit Tyagi, who's got us this exclusive Headlines Today investigation. Morning, Ankit. Can you just piece together for us what really is the truth as far as Mr. Tomar is concerned? Are his degrees fake or not?
Well, the court, of course, the case is going on in the Delhi High Court, and that will soon be decided whether Tomar's degrees are, Sanket, indeed fake or not. But there are certain unanswered questions and anomalies as far as whatever Mr. Tomar has been presenting. In fact, according to his own election affidavit, he has done a BSc degree in 87 and 88, and then an LLB degree from the Bhagalpur University, in fact. Now, if you go ahead with what the UGC guidelines were, in 4 June 1986, the UGC had said that all the bachelor's degrees henceforth would be 3 years. Then there is a question that how come Mr. Tomar's degree from the Awadh University is of 2 years. Although the Awadh University, Bundelkhand Awadh University, and we have all the relevant papers, in fact, with us, Sanket, they have said that the roll number, the mark sheet and the degree of Mr. Tomar is fake. Though in his defense, Mr. Tomar has presented one RTI reply of the Saket PG College in Faizabad, which says that Mr. Tomar was indeed a student of that college. But as of now, the university claims that his degrees are fake. So that is question number 1. Now, even if you take his defense and even if you let this go, then there is a reply from the Rajdhani College in Delhi, which says that in the period of 1985 to 1988, Mr. Tomar was a regular student of Rajdhani College. So the question then would be, how come Mr. Tomar had enrolled in 2 regular courses at one point of time? Absolutely. Then, other question, it's a very difficult maze to understand. A lot of questions despite
in fact, because it is so difficult, Ankit, because we are talking about 4 universities and their affiliated colleges, let's delve into greater detail, give some time to this particular story. Let's go into each case, 4 of these cases, each case one by one. Let's first start with Bundelkhand University. What is your finding?
Exactly. So, Bundelkhand University is a very curious case, Sanket. Let's for once presume that Mr. Tomar had indeed done his BSc from the Awadh University, which he claims to, the Ram Manohar Lohia Awadh University, Faizabad, the degree where he got his BSc. Now, when he enrolled for the LLB course, there is a migrational certificate that is required, as you know, from enrolling from one course to another, from one degree to another. So even if Mr. Tomar had done his graduation from the Awadh University, then for his LLB course, which the college had, which the the university in Bihar has sent a reply, it says that the registration of was done on the basis of a migration certificate number 156, allegedly issued on 20/04/1993 by Bundelkhand University, Jhansi. So the question for Mr. Tomar is, how come he got a migration certificate of a Bundelkhand University where he claims that he had passed his BSc from the Awadh University? So it seems that the provisional certificate that Mr. Tomar had in fact used to apply for this LLB degree was fake. And this is the investigation that the Bihar University is also in fact doing as of now. So Bundelkhand University suddenly comes up. Mr. Tomar has not studied there, but he has a provisional certificate of the Bundelkhand University. Number two, if you come to the Bihar University, where he claims that he has done his LLB from the Bhagalpur University in Bihar, the university has sent a reply, a copy of which I am holding in my hand as of now. It has been sent to the Delhi High Court, in which they say that the roll number that Mr. Tomar has registered is not even in his name. That roll number belongs to a person called Sushil Kumar, who was enrolled in a BA Political Science course. So how come Mr. Tomar suddenly forgot his roll number of the LLB degree on basis of which he wanted the membership of the Bar Council? Mr. Tomar's defense in this is that there was some mix-up with the roll number. I am going to present the real roll number, and then the things will be clear. So, two university LLB degree has two questions: A, the wrong roll number, and B, the provisional certificate, the migration certificate.
Now let's now come across to the Rajdhani College in Delhi University. What really is the anomaly as far as Rajdhani College is concerned?
As I was explaining it earlier, Sanket, Rajdhani College in an RTI reply has said that Mr. Tomar was a regular student of BA regular program in Rajdhani College between 1985 to 1988. On the other hand, Mr. Tomar's election affidavit says that he has done BSc from the Awadh University between 1987 and 1988. So the question is, how come Mr. Tomar was a regular student of two universities of two simultaneous college? How could he have been a regular student in Delhi and in the same time he could have been a regular student in Faizabad? So one of them is of course false. So glaring loopholes as far as Mr. Tomar's education qualification is concerned, and there are certain questions that he will have to answer. The court of course is looking into it. The Bar Council has given a time till 8th May to Mr. Tomar to come out clean on his degrees. If that does not take place, it is not only going to be embarrassing for the Law Minister of Delhi, but also for the Chief Minister, who is as of now throwing his weight behind.
Now, Ankit, of course, you have gotten into great detail as far as these affidavits are concerned, the degrees are concerned, the universities, their reply. It's a quite a difficult task, all this investigation that you have pieced together. But at the bottom of it all now, it has come down to politics. The way the BJP has raised this issue, you were yesterday outside Arvind Kejriwal's residence. Just take us through what sort of politics are we actually expected to see in this particular case, as degree after degree, college after college, university after university. It almost appears that Mr. Tomar is sitting on a bundle of fake degrees.
Exactly. That's the perception that is now building up, that Mr. Tomar is sitting on a bundle of fake degrees. Although the verdict will, of course, be pronounced when the court comes out with more clarity as far as this case is concerned. But as of now, the politics, Sanket, has completely touched crescendo as far as this case is concerned. The Congress has jumped into it. The BJP has jumped into it. Everybody targeting Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal for putting his weight behind Jitendra Singh Tomar, saying that Mr. Kejriwal is now displaying double standards. Another standard for everybody else on probity, and on the other hand, even after these massive allegations on Mr. Tomar, he's still backing him, saying that let the investigations be complete, let the court decide, and then we will take action. So of course it has given the opposition, after the kind of win that the Aam Aadmi Party had, 67 seats out of 70, the opposition was virtually completely decimated. There was no opposition as far as Delhi is concerned. So the opposition somehow has got a new lease of life. Today the Congress youth wing is going to protest against Arvind Kejriwal Kejriwal at his residence yesterday. The BJP under Satish Upadhyay's leadership protested against Arvind Kejriwal at his residence. They want the head of the law minister, and they also want answers from the Chief Minister of Delhi. Why is he backing, according to them, a tainted minister? Apart from that, Sanket, it seems that there is a jinx as far as the law ministry in Delhi government is concerned. Remember, it was Somnath Bharti who was the law minister last time, and he was embroiled in a lot of controversy, and now Jitendra Singh Tomar in this fake degree controversy.
Absolutely. So what is Kejriwal's defense actually going to be? Is he going to drop Mr. Tomar like a hot potato, or is he in fact going to continue rallying behind him? That's the important point at this moment. Ankit Tyagi, many thanks for getting us this exclusive story at this moment. We'll of course keep tracking all the developments through the course of the day.